Time for me to go live. And of course, the date isn't right on the bars, the blocks behind me, because I have a terrible, terrible wife. All you guys know that. She's the worst wife ever. And there's 7 people watching. Now there's 7 people watching my wife's hand change the blocks. My God, here we are again. Well, Ringo, yeah, today is gumdrop day, so you got to drop a gum. Duh. Diesel says, hi, Rock Talk with Doc. Great to see you, General. Thank you, Rock Talk. Fall in line. Paradise Arm says, hello, Bay Area. Jason Patrick, hello, raise a glass. I am not raising a glass. I'm still drunk from yesterday. Okay, I'm no glasses today. The screen already jumped. I'm trying, you guys. I'm just the screen jumped. I was just saying hello. Jason says, raise a glass. Alice Derrick, extra Stony B says, hey, General. Bill, what's up, Dad? Michael Jones, hey, buddy. There's another familiar face there. Canoe says, hi, Dad X. Big bearded brother, what's up from South Korea? Good Lord, you a long ways away, my friend. Big Bubba Trouble. Hey, love the videos. Appreciate you, Big Bubba. If you dig the ambush videos that I hate, then I guess we're okay. What's the big difference? So let's see. Andrew says hello from Calgary. All right, man. Tony Stamper, good evening, General. GMA Flatterson, hello, General. Big hello, General. Tyler says, hey, Patrick, do you partake in the cannabis? I don't. I do have, since you brought up cannabis, I do have a funny story about cannabis. I don't care. I mean, you want to smoke. I don't care at all. I drink Jack Daniels, and some people are horribly opposed to drinking. Now, remember, everyone's saying hello, and it's stacking up. And if I'm talking here, that I can't see there. So I will get to you, but you're going to have to stick around a while to see it. So you guys all know the rules. All right. So since you brought up cannabis, I don't know why I haven't thought of this before, but hold on. Something popped up on the screen. Got to just this. Chase says, good evening, General. Sorry I missed the last night. Hey, last night was one of the greatest, funniest in my mind. Maybe that's because I was plastered. I thought it was a great live stream. I didn't want to stop. Gen X mom stopped me, but I thought it was great. So Chase, if I let you down today during this segment, during this hour, then feel free to watch the one from yesterday, because I don't know, to me that we were all firing on all cylinders. That's the way it felt to me. What do I know? Dumb mechanic in Middle Desert. Country Boy dropped a $10 bill. Thank you, Country Boy 91. Now, you know, when you don't allocate where those funds go, they go directly into the whiskey fund, and that's it. Hey, Ivan's back. Ivan dropped 700 czars. I don't know what a czar is, but 700 of anything sounds pretty good to me. Hey, General, about to catch a flight. Just wanted to drop by and say hi. Stay awesome, sir. Hey, Ivan, you didn't say where you're starting out and where you're going to, my man. I mean, every time someone says they're catching a plane, doesn't everybody automatically want to know where are you and where are you going? Did you put it in your head? I want to know. All right, so cannabis, no. It's not my thing. You do you, I do me, but I'm just not a cannabis guy. However, Gen X mom had never tried any sort of cannabis product ever. And one night it was late, and it was after like we had one of our pool party barbecues, and it was everybody kind of gone home. There's a few people around, and I forget where I got it from. I did have an edible brownie from somewhere, and I mean it was a fucking brick. It wasn't like a quarter square or something. It was a fucking brick, guaranteed. Sir Rancelot, $6.99. Just got here. Finally seeing you live. So what's your take on the Freedom Convoy? Hold on. Sir Rancelot, hold on. I'm in the middle of another story. Hold on, my man. Hold on. So Gen X mom, she decides, because I have this, that she wants to try an edible. Never had one before. Never smoked. No ganja. And so, you know, we're all sitting around outside. It's late at night. It's warm summer night. The waterfall and the pool lights going. There's some music going. Lights are all on. Everybody's kind of hanging out. And she says, "Well, how do you do this? How do you eat one and know where you're feeling?" So it's a lot like drinking. It takes practice. You know, you don't just drink a 6-pack your first time out. Your first time you drink a beer or 2 or 3. See how you feel. You kind of ease into it. And we all know this. And it's much the same with anything you're doing like that. You have to practice before you get where you're going. Okay. So we're sitting out at this patio table. There's a glass table, and there's 5 or 6 chairs around there, and I got a cigar, and I'm drinking my whiskey, and it's got this brick. It's about that big, and so we're talking. She breaks off a piece and eats it, and a little while later, she breaks off another piece and eats it. Now I'm doing my thing. I'm drinking. So when I'm drinking in my backyard, I'm trying not to be totally responsible for everybody around me. I mean, there's a reason why we do these things, and there's no small children around. I mean, besides the nudity factor, you want to be responsible for some 7-year-old and what he's doing. You kind of relaxing, if you know what I mean. So I don't know how much time went by. It wasn't a great deal. Certainly wasn't like 2 or 3 hours. I want to say 45 minutes. And I've been drinking for a while, and I kind of look over the chair next to me, and she has gone from sitting upright to slouched in the chair to where her butt's hanging over. I mean, she's barely in the chair, but she's in it. And I said, "What are you doing?" And she looks up, "What?" I said, "Why are you sitting on the floor almost?" She goes, "I'm not. I'm sitting in the chair." I said, "Well, you need to look again." And she started looking around. She couldn't even pull herself back up in the chair. And then I looked at the brownie, and there was like this much left. She ate the whole fucking thing. I mean, the whole thing. So now I'm figuring out she's going to get sick for sure over this. And, you don't know how they're making them, how strong they are. So, yeah. So she's just giggling her ass off and laughing and just flying eyes a kite. So me and another guy pick her up by the arms, and we're trying to, gently walk her across the patio. Got to get her upstairs.
That was in front of our 2 oldest sons. They're the ones that.
Yeah, you had some family there that we. So anyway, get her across there. As we're taking her across the patio, just kind of walking. She's shuffling her feet, so just lit, and she just starts telling everybody, "I'm floating." No. Look. I'm floating. I can fly. I'm floating. We're like, "No, you're walking." "No, I'm not. I'm not walking. I'm floating." And so finally get her upstairs and put her to bed, and she's just losing her mind with this. And I'm telling her, I said, "Okay, there's a few things you don't know that are going to happen here, especially since we don't know how you're going to react in the next couple hours. You could be a little paranoid. You're going to have a crash tomorrow. You could have a weed hangover. All sorts of things can happen." Nothing terrible happened. She didn't even get sick. I thought she'd get sick. She didn't get sick, but she didn't enjoy the experience. So when she never went there again, but I did learn something, that there was literally a 20-minute window somewhere in there. But it's a 20-minute window of laughing, crazy, having fun, and this is the silliest thing ever. And I don't know how long that went on. I went on for a while. And then there was a 20-minute window, and I'm telling you, at minute 21, it shut off. I mean, at minute 21, it shut off like a ton of bricks being dropped out of a bucket. Yes. There was a 20-minute window, and I didn't know when it was going to start. Wasn't even expecting it, but at 20 minutes long, where that girl had to be the horniest girl I'd ever known in my entire life. Ever, anywhere, any continent, any breed, any time, any day, paid, not paid, absolutely was losing her mind in that direction. Never saw anything like it in my life. And just as you're starting to get the mojo rolling, minute 21 comes, and the whole thing shuts off like she hates your guts. I'm telling you, I could hear the tires skidding emotionally right over my face. Just a ball of smoke, and it was over. So don't ask me if I ever got to shoot that 20-minute window again, like the rapids threading the needle down the Kern River, but I didn't. It never happened again. And that's the paraphrase. That's the short story on that. But yeah, that was that true story that happened. So if you ever run into anybody, any people that were here for that, because there were still a few leftovers that was something. Okay, so Sir Ramsla, let's go back to yours real quick. Just got here, finally seeing you live. So what's your take on the Freedom Convoy, Mr. Gen X? I've covered this a few times. It's okay if you ask again, because it's different live streams, different days. But Sir Ramsla, I support everything that those truckers are doing. I know it inconveniences the rest of us. Our prices could be a little higher. Our supply chain could be a little slower. Yeah, you know what? If that's my contribution, if that's the price I'm going to have to pay, so they can have their freedom, then why not? I like the fact that there was 90% of the truckers that they interviewed were all vaccinated. Like, we're not anti-vax. Most of us have all of our vaccinations. You just can't tell us what to do. All right. You can't do that. You can't. You guys know you can't do that. The way you lose all your liberties is not all at once. It's one at a time. And yeah, see, I'm using a straw because, in my professional opinion, the Coca-Cola is a stronger flavor down here at the bottom. The straw will reach that for me, so I go there. Okay. All right. What I miss? IG Properties is back. Driving back from visiting tenants, super chat for the family. My man, IG, we got to get together on where you are and where your properties are. Might have now talk about that later. Business stuff. Just talk about that later. Anyway, IGH, big fan of the program. Always stops by to say hello. Always leaves more money than he's supposed to every fucking time. I mean, that guy's going to have stock in Gen X Talks. And when I mean stock, he's going to own it, because I think our whole program is worth about $600. Lock, stock, and barrel, merchandise and everything. And 90% of it belongs to IGH by now. The rest of us, we're just the collective soul moving along in that direction. IGH, my man, thanks a lot. If you're driving back, don't be watching me. Now, you can listen, my man, but you can't watch. Yeah, who'd I miss now? Okay, big love the videos. Andrew Torstein, what I live off. Merc, I heard you can pay my child support. Merc, that joke's never going to get old, is it? Bronzefire, howdy, General. Bronzefire here for duty. Fall in line. William Nera. Rick, is good afternoon. Reporting in. Hope all is well and safe. Shit, it jumped again. Why doesn't it let me just scroll through the stuff the way I want to? Why doesn't it just leave me alone for 5 goddamn minutes? $5 from VRX 707. I wonder if Rob finally paid his child support. You guys is not going to let that guy. You guys are not going to let him live that down, are you? You guys are not. Hey, you know what the kid sent me a screenshot of today? He's got that thing. Whoa, Paradise. None of these popped up on my screen. I didn't see that last one. Paradise Arms, $5. Going to propose to my girl this weekend. Any tips? Very nervous. Yeah. Paradise Arms, if you really are going to propose to your girlfriend this weekend, I want you to remember something. You only get one shot at this. Okay? You can't fuck it up and then go redo it. Now, I'm telling you, you can't. No. You need to try to make it as grand a gesture as you can. And now, you got to cater it to what she likes. And if she doesn't want to be embarrassed and stuff, if she wants it to be, on a secluded trail near a waterfall where there's just deer and squirrels, then that's what you do. But there are a ton of girls out there who want something bold and on the kiss cam at Dodger Stadium. They don't tell you they want that. You have to figure this out. You got to figure out which direction. But most girls that I've known they would like something memorable other than just the event. And so, yeah, to be fair, when I proposed to Gen X mom, she had a job working at a preschool, and she had a bunch of 3-year-olds or 2-year-olds or whatever they were. And I knew that her boss was just a psychedelic bitch from hell. She did not get along with her at all. And none of the teachers liked working for this one woman. And I knew that this one woman was always picking on the teachers, like, well, you're never going to be anything, and you're never going to be this, and you don't look this way, and you don't drive this kind of car. I'm just always trying to one up everybody and be superior. So I made sure that during my dating time that I was very relevant. And so when it came time to propose, I had a ring made, and I got I think I got 24 red roses. And I knew what classroom she was teaching in, obviously, but I went in the front door of the lobby where all the girls and secretaries were, and I said, oh, they're looking for her, and it's me. And then they all knew I had the ring box in my hand. And so, of course, now all the girls in the office are just, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. And that was the whole point, stir it up, get it going. Well, what room is she in? Like, I didn't know. And I went over and opened up the door, And I was like, you know why I'm here. And I went inside and I gave her the flowers and we set them aside and things. And then she's sitting on this low table, little kid table. And I'm on one knee and I've got the speech completely prepared and rehearsed. I don't mess it up at all. And even though I'm looking around and there's like 13 or 18 3-year-olds, all what they're supposed to be nap time. And they're all on their carpets with their eyes like this. And so I just keep going. And I mean, I hit it flawless. I didn't miss a beat. Everything was perfect. She was shaking. She was nervous. She was the whole thing. And I had it on one knee and I had the ring box and everything like this. And I kind of pulled myself back together and I stood her up and I kind of looked and I said, so dude, would you marry me? You know what she said? She said, can I see the ring one more time? We good? And she said yes, and that's how I did. So it wasn't overly dramatic, but all the girls in the office and all the other teachers that were peeking in the window to see all that was going on and from the other rooms, it just, for that little area of life, it was a big stir up and a big deal, and it made her feel very important. So if you have an opportunity to do that, Paradise Arms, don't miss it. You can't go redo it. Even if you try and you mess it up, go ahead. Just do the Jerry Maguire. This is me, klutz, screwing this whole thing up. Fine, do it that way. But if she's the kind of girl who secretly would like a little something, something, then I don't care if you do it in the middle of a 7-Eleven and everyone has to watch. Stop traffic. Fine. Something. And if she wants to be alone on a trail under a waterfall, just do that too. But if you even have an inkling that she's going down that road, my man, you get one shot at this. You can't fuck it up and then say, all right, never mind. Let me try again in a couple of days. Nope. So whatever you're planning, and if your gut tells you to go somewhere with this, it's usually right. Don't talk yourself out of it. Just be a man. Just go do it. That's my advice. Okay, where am I at? Scott Hartley, $20. When I grow up, I want to be as cool as you. You guys are great and keep them coming. Well, Scott, thank you for saying so. And Scott, you just have to have a little bit of the Mike Damone presence. You just got to be looking around like wherever you are is the coolest place to be. I don't care where you are. So look around and go, all right, we arrived. This is cool, right? Yeah, that's all. And remember, Scott, and you can use this line because I'm going to let you steal it from me because I stole it from someone else. When you're in doubt and people are questioning you how cool you're becoming, just say, whoa, 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 whoa. I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. The cool factor will still exist. Look, if everybody's drunk enough, they'll believe you. I don't say that till everybody's had a drink, like 9 drinks. Then I can say that. And then I can pull it off, and everybody's so wasted. They're like, that is the coolest dude I ever saw. That motherfucker. That man. They don't remember. So Scott, I'm with you, my man. Try that. Henry Ramirez, how was the Ontario convoy? Captain Crunch was here at Camp Couch in Orange County, waiting. We need a kick-ass call sign for you, like Mad Dog Madison Chaos in Fallujah. Holy shit, dude! That Henry, that's a fucking goddamn mouthful, man. The $9.99 mouthful. That's a $12 words in a $40 paragraph, and I'm just a $3 mechanic, man. How was the Ontario convoy? You asking when I went down there? There was no convoy, it was just me all by my lonesome. A kick-ass call sign. What did we used to call those back in the day? They weren't call signs. When you had a CB radio, what do we call it? Was it a handle? Was it just a handle? Was it something? Your handle? Maybe that was all it was just a handle. When you had a CB radio. Not even no one knows what CB radios are anymore, but yeah, that was what you do. Fried is back. Like the video. Yeah, sure you do. So just so you know, we went to the print shop today, and Gen X Mom was working her magic for the bottom of the Glass Nation. She's doing some stuff for those shirts that are coming out, and they're going to be the Patreon people first. Patreon subscribers get to see them, and then get to order them if there's enough. Then the masses do after that. So if you're part of the Gen X army, if you're part of Legion X, if you're part of the bottom of the Glass Nation, Patreon, it's $1. It's $1. No lie, it's $1, but that's where you got to be. Michael Anthony, peace to all. Andrew says, "Oh, chilling in the best bud, melting. Chilling is the best bud, melting away." She sounds like, yeah. George Floyd said, "Told Paradise, don't be nervous. You you're gonna be, but you just got to do it." A lot of advice for Paradise in there. Boy, Paradise, you got some reading to do. There's a lot of stuff in there for you. Michael called me big sexy. I think that was who he was talking to. I don't know. He didn't say, but I'm guessing it was me, the biggest guy in the room. Just started watching you, and I want you to be my dad. Freedom Eagle. Yeah, just don't. I'm not your dad unless the paternity test comes back positive. Don't. I'm really getting sick of girls coming up and pinning that shit on me, or kids walking up and knocking on my door. Are you my dad? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Who? What do you look like? Just a Thought is in here. Just a Thought never misses a live. When Just Thought he's drawn to this program like a moth to a flame. Just Thought, General, what a coincidence running into you here. I'm just here waiting on a hooker. You haven't seen him, have you? Oh my God, I can't believe I read that out loud. General, what a coincidence running into you here. I'm just waiting on a hooker. You haven't seen him. Oh God, and you guys, Just Thought's going to make me start drinking again. And I shouldn't today. Mr. McGraw, why don't you do dope? It's not my thing, man. I mean, I'm not going to beat you up about what you do, so you're going to have to accept me the way I am. Sean Condon, $250 for the whiskey fund, $250 for the cigars fund. Now, Sean, you're the first person to mention cigars in like 5 live streams. Absolutely no one has mentioned a damn thing about cigars. My man, thank you very much. What did I miss here? Good brother. Yeah, we got that one. Did we, right? Yeah, 707. We talked to you. Got you about your stuff there. IGH, we got him. See, a lot of those popped up and I never even saw them. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry, you guys. That's not something I'm trying to miss at all. But I don't know. Are we champs? At Allie, don't blame him one little bit. What is Allie running her mouth in here? I haven't seen one thing of her yet. Zoe Michelle's here. Thank you. Mandy Rain showed up. Yeah, that's 2 of our regulars. 2 of the Gen X girls are here. Don't. SP, hello, General. SP reporting for Dirty. I'm here to conquer anything you need me to, sir. Standing by your command. Okay, good, because there's a couple of assholes that usually show up towards the end of the program. SP, your job is to get them the fuck out of here. If anybody's dampening our vibe, then they got to go. And the only thing worse than dampening my vibe is kiping my dubage. Is there anybody who knows what I just said? Don't kite my dubage. I don't know why they're saying the stupid shit. Okay. Jeff says whiskey and cigars together like peas and carrots, or salmon and peanut butter. Oh man, you lost me, Jeff, on that one. Salmon and peanut butter. Aaron, happy Tuesday. Enjoying your videos. Thanks, man. Hope you check them out. Go through them. There's a bunch of them out there. Aaron, sorry I'm late to the show. General, ask permission to fall in line, sir. Aaron, a lot of room towards the back there. Just join the ranks, sir. Join the ranks. Michael Bardwell, gumdrop day. Yeah, howdy, General. That's why it said drop a gum. It's when you join the live show, it says drop a gum because it's gumdrop day. Why do I have to explain this to you people? I mean, hello? Didn't you wake up and your word a day calendar was gumdrop because it's gumdrop day? Didn't you wake up knowing what we were going to talk about? I mean, to be thankful, you should just be appreciative that we're not talking about gumdrops the whole goddamn time. Yeah, that's a true story. BJ drops $5 looking for a used truck and figured I'd ask a mechanic. Looking at a Silverado 1500s and F-150. What year specific would you recommend? Well, the newer you get past like 2011, the more complicated things are going to be to work on yourself and more expensive. And the farther you go back, the better they will be. Less electronics, less tracking stuff on them, less computers. You know, cars today, almost every car has 70 to over 150 modules on the car that all talk to each other. And even Mercedes a few years ago, they don't have as much electrical wiring anymore. They have fiber optic cable, which for those of you who don't know what that is, literally there's a solid tube, or well, it's a tube with a mirror on the inside of the tube, let's say. and there's just blinking lights at each end, computers talking to each other through blinking lights. Yes, that's true. And that's all the computers have to talk to each other to work simultaneously. Then the car goes forward. No, I'm done with that shit. I'm done. So Silverados will be less expensive and easier to work on. And just get anything from like a 2004 or 5 up to about a 2012. And you can repaint them and rebuild them. They will last 600,000 miles. They will look good. They will never let you down. Parts will always be inexpensive. And a lot of that is off the grid. You just disconnect some of the stuff on your mirror, which you guys know what I'm talking about, and then you're good to go. Then they're not check every vehicle right now, no matter what. I'm just talking about low jack. Every vehicle is built with tracking systems on all the computers, all of them, and they say that they put those on every car for safety, which is a lie. The other thing they say is they put the stuff on there for which this part's true, is if you don't make a payment to the bank can shut off your car wherever it is. As soon as you park in your house, they shut it off. You can't restart it yourself. They come tow it away. You stop at a restaurant, they can shut it off. You're not restarting it and tow it away. It's so expensive to undo that technology. You might as well just make your truck payment. Yeah. So yeah, the newer stuff, you're tied into it. It's a spider web and you can't get out. So the older stuff is clean. It works. It's buildable. Paint it, keep it going, and stay out of that mess. Because the further you go down that road, the less your vehicle is going to be yours. That's the best way I can put it. All right, what did I miss now? Don't Tuesday, and boy, I jumped again. I'm missing something here. Will Underwood had a '76 Chevy truck, best vehicle I ever had. I'd go back to the '70s trucks right now. I would drive one right now if I find something like that. I'm gonna drive it, fix it, clean it up, interior, paint it, do the whole thing, build it slowly, and I'm gonna drive it with no regrets. That must have air conditioning. Yeah, guys my size don't do well without air conditioning. So air conditioning. How about them Rams, Dan? Yeah, that's good stuff there. And everyone from Detroit texted me and said, "Well, we feel like that's partially our trophy, so can we share it with you?" Okay. Screw. Here's to you says screw electronics. I'd take a roll up window any day of the week. I don't even know what those are anymore. Hello, General. Just got off work. Happy to see you on. The man they call Jay. Jay, thanks, man. Oh, and it jumped screen, jumped again. Trying to scroll back up a little bit. Mad sexy. Gen X dad. Well, I'm glad all my cars and trucks are before 75. I envy you. If that's the case, I envy you. Really, really, really do. Kevin Bush, Sr., get a Jeep with an inline six. Yeah, those 4 liters. I know people didn't like that front cylinder on the 4 liters because it had a real thin cooling wall on it. But other than that, that has got to be one of the best motors ever built on the planet. Was the 4-liter straight six from Jeep. Kevin Bush, if I think your name is on a list. Kevin Bush, yours says you're Kevin Bush Sr. I'm guessing it's you, the same guy. Gen X Mom's waiting for your address to send you a prize. You got to email her. Okay, genxmom@genxtalks.com, or go to the website. There's a few emails.
Or if he lives in Wisconsin, his son won.
Oh, okay. If what?
Is he senior? Is he?
Oh, Kevin Bush Sr. Is your son the one who lives in Chernobyl? Because then I'm supposed to send something to you. Gen X Mom needs your address. Then you're going to send it to your son. This is not making sense to anybody. Why would the fuck would we be talking about Chernobyl? You know why? Because this is all secret agent, covert, translated, cryptographed, siphonated stuff, and you're not supposed to be hearing this right now. So while I continue talking, you guys close your ears. All right. Actually, that won't work because I'm already done. Anyway, moving on. I didn't know it was gumdrop day, honestly. Well, water passion, you should feel bad. You should feel ashamed of yourself a little bit. I mean, I knew it was gumdrop day, and there is nothing special about my memory. Harley Davidson, 94 K1500, put new engine and trans in it. Damn trans sucks, put 4 in already. 4160 in at 94. Yeah, but if you listen, Harley Davidson, dude, go to they can build you a 1,000,000-mile transmission right now. There are builders out there. I know them. We're in a little podunk town, and there are builders in this town that will build a 1,000,000-mile transmission. They're not messing around. It will go 1,000,000 miles. That can be built flawlessly where you couldn't break it if you wanted to. You could tow a D9 cat behind it with the e-brake on and it was still going to go. Seriously, you got to find the right builder. Don't put those crate ones in. Don't get one from those. I'm not going to list all the bad names, but don't get a crate transmission. You go have something done there. Gen X mom, can you call the daughter who's doing the work thing? She's calling me right now. Just thought, General, did I send you my address? I believe I did. Did you get it? No nudes, please. You did that to him before. If you guys need to send stuff to us directly, go to the kids' website, genxtalks.com. Scroll down to the bottom or near the bottom. Anyway, a direct email to me, genxdad at genxtalks.com. The Gen Z kid and Gen X mom. You guys want to send something to just us for our eyes only, for our emails only, just go send it there. So if Gen X mom's waiting for something from you guys, then you got to go send it to her. You're not getting your shit back. That's all there is to it. I'm not arguing with you anymore. Josh Smith dropped a $20 bill. Evening, sir. Down in my wood shop, just killed my wallet on a 9-foot slab and enough epoxy to take my first step into making river tables. Wow, wish me luck. There's a little something for the whiskey fund. Thank you, but now I'm more interested in a 9-foot slab and enough epoxy. You're talking about you had that poured, right? And then you got the epoxy top to it. That's what you mean, right? I mean, because that's badass. That's fucking. I salute you for that. That's wicked cool. You send me a couple pictures of that, man. I want to see how that's turned. I've been thinking about doing epoxy on mine too. But Josh Smith, go to the website, look up my email, send me something on that. I'm very interested in that, my man. I am. Oh, no. What am I missing here? Trevor says, good evening, General. Hello from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Happy I found you and the kid. Well, the kid's okay. I'm happy you found us too, but the kid's, he's all right. I mean, I'm wonderful. Just ask me. I'll tell you. We're good there. But the kid, so. He's 50-50. I mean, Queen Sloan says, we live? No, Queen, we are not. This is Memorex. Nobody got that. Okay. Dream car. Cabo San Diego says my dream car is a 1967 convertible Camaro, navy blue, with 2 white stripes down the middle. Yeah, and there's like a size and a spacing on those to make those right, or they're not the real Chevy stripes. And Cabo isn't the 67 the only early Camaro like that had the wind wings? Didn't 68 and 69 they take those off? I'm asking. You're making me think now. I'm thinking about that. All right. Timothy Stamps. First time I caught the live stream. No, stream live. No, I can't. Now I can. Oh, now I can raise a glass. I can't drink tonight, man. I'm still half drunk from last night. I mean, as soon as last night's live was fucking rolling along. I mean, I was, and then Gen X mom made me get off. And as I'm walking away, I pounded that last 4th shot of Jack. Yeah, I did. Yep. So now there you go. Jamie Dugan. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Hello. Sorry for my absences. I have been super busy with my 2 teenage sons, and we have our own business that my husband and I run together. Also, haven't been getting any notifications. I'm sorry about that, Jamie. And Jamie's a name that used to be around all the time on stuff, and I will tell you this about the notifications, because everybody seems to be complaining about the notifications. And it turns out, from what I'm learning, it is really not on my end or our end, the kid's end, this end. The kid has told me he's done all the stuff he can do. It's out there. But apparently what happens is once you log on to your channel and turn on all these notifications, if you open up your phone, you got to do it again on your phone. You got to go through the whole list again. Or if you do them on your phone and you're going to watch it on a laptop, then you got to go to the laptop, turn them all on there. I don't know why it wouldn't your settings wouldn't follow you around, but apparently they don't. And there's very little that we can do on this end, because after you guys say this, and I go to him and I'm like, why are there even notifications? Come on. And he's like, Dad, it's not us. It's on their end. So I'll stop beating on the kid and you guys go fix your settings. Okay. All right, where to go? Edward Brandt says February 14th is Colt 1911 Day, not just VD Day. Well, Colt, a couple things. Today is not the 14th. Today is the 15th, so you're a day late and $1 short. Secondly, that is the Colt 1911 Day, not just Venereal Disease Day, which I'm happy that there's other things other than Venereal Disease Day. Now, Edward Brandt, if you want to talk about venereal diseases and you think you got to write that down and we got to talk, then I'll listen, man. I will not discriminate. It's just an odd thing for you to post. It really is. I mean, guns and venereal disease. You could have picked something else. But hey, I'm not you, you're not me, so I'm sitting back. Boom. Queen Sloan, can you adopt me, please? I'm 37. I come with 2 kids and a husband. I don't have parents. My mom just passed in October. My kids need grandparents, and we need experienced guidance. Queen Sloan, I'm the wrong guy. I mean, first of all, I've almost got all my kids out. They're almost out. I've raised 32 kids. This last group of 8 has been like pulling teeth getting them out of the house. They keep coming back, but they're almost gone. And if I brought you guys in here, it'd be like starting over again. And you guys don't want me advising you on anything. About all I'm good for, realistically, is I just point and grunt and do, that's it. I'm not good at anything else. I know. There's this persona that you think I have all this knowledge. Everything I know, I've stolen from someone else. I haven't had an original thought in my head since 1977. Not one original thought. Everything's from TV or movies or people that I've been around. I plagiarized everything in my entire life. I've never had an original sentence come through my brain that was worth listening to. It's true. So I'm as much as I'm flattered, Queensland, I'm the wrong guy. Trust me on that. I'm the wrong guy. But thank you for thinking of me. Hey, you know what you could do? Send me a nice family picture, and I'll put it right back there. And then it's like you belong. We're all on one team. All right. Angel 8 fingers 499 caught alive, breaking out the Glenlivet 12. There we go. Now we're talking about some style and class, and I won't go down that road. Mad Sexy Gen X Dad, if you had to ride a bike other than a Harley, what would it be? And I'm assuming we're not talking Schwinn or Huffy, motorized. I'd probably pick like a 66 Triumph, or maybe an old Indian. I might go that route. Yeah, that's what comes to mind since you asked. Duke L. Wahlberg, can you please shout out Salt Lake City, Utah 801? I don't know how to shout out an entire city. Are you guys known for anything? Utah Jazz, I guess that's something. Shout out Salt Lake City. How do you shout out a whole town? I mean, if Duke says, hey, it's my man, Duke Wahlberg, thanks for showing up. That's easy. But how do you shout out a city? Hey, Mormonism. Am I right? Utah Jazz? What else goes on in Utah now that I think about it? Oh, Zion National Park. Yes, very well done there. Well done. I don't know. Maybe me fumbling through this will be enough for you. Hopefully it is. Because I don't like your area code numbers. 801 doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm completely leaving that out. I'm not even going to mention it. Moving along. To Josh Smith again. $20. Evening, sir. Down in my wood shop. Just thought I'd kill my wall. You know what? I'm reading the same one again. It popped up twice. There is no way that dude sent $20 twice with the same message, especially after I asked him for specifics. If he was going to resend it, it would be with more of what I asked. But it popped up on my screen, and here I am reading it again. Okay. Something wrong with me or my computer. Boom, boom, boom. Bruce, he says, you ever play EverQuest? No, I did not. Kevin Grimes, it's not the thought, it's the delivery. Yeah. I go along with that. I can say the stupidest shit ever, but if I say it with style and confidence, then sometimes people believe it. Like that right there. He's right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong on that one. Stephen Lambert, what is your favorite movie? Wow, what a generic question. What is your favorite movie? I don't know, man. Tombstone is at my top list all time, but as a lot of Gen Xers do, You know, we have bands we listen to, like we get into a mood and we'll listen to Led Zeppelin for like, 4 days straight. Then we'll listen to Phil Collins for a week. And Gen Xers have a tendency to move around with it. We got way past that. What's your favorite of your favorite? I don't know, man. It's what I'm in the mood for. Okay. A lot of Gen Xers, their music and their movies, that's an ebb and flow like the tides, my man. You cannot pin us down. No, no, no. Viking King says, cheers, big guy. David, how have you dealt with manipulation? How have you dealt with manipulation growing up throughout your life? Wow, that's David says, how have you dealt with manipulation growing up through your life? That's a tough one because I have found, and this is you catching me trying to gather my thoughts and give you an answer all at once. So I may fumble this a little bit, but with that generic statement, you really haven't told me what area of life is it work? Is it relationship? You didn't really say family. But I think my problem with the underlying thing, how have you dealt with manipulation growing up throughout your life my level of trust allows me to be manipulated. That's the best way to do it. Coworker, family member. I think I bring a lot of that on myself. I allow a lot of that because I'm not paying attention. I trust a person to be that person. Girlfriend, it didn't matter. Your brother, whatever. And if I'm not paying close attention, then manipulation. I think part of it I was responsible for not stopping it. I let that shit go on. So I'm not sure if that's the answer you were looking for. And yeah, David, I can't give you an accurate answer right now because my magic 8 ball is broke. Otherwise, Dave, we'd be spot on with these answers. I mean, these would be blue check mark verified answers you could count on. We're going to have to go with the B team until the magic 8 ball is repaired. I want a magic 8 ball that runs on a small gas powered engine. Like you can have an 8 ball you shake up. You could probably get one that's battery operated. You can get an 8 ball that plugs into an outlet, and that fucking thing probably glows. But can you imagine having a magic 8 ball that you have to pull start and just? Can you imagine the answers you'd get? I mean, what the fuck am I talking about? Is it? Gee, since my mind just wanders down a path and I have to turn around and stop and see where I left off. And I walk back to you folks who are very patiently standing on the road, on the path, waiting for me to come back. I just ran off in the forest. You're whistling, passing the time, waiting for my mind to settle down. And I come running back and I go, okay, sorry, where were we? And then we move on. I'm sorry about that. Mars, Gen X dad here too. Love the content, bud. My millennial son and his generation have missed out all this before it went to shit. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. They're driving over a cliff right now. Millennials are not all. They're not all bad. Don't start. They're not all bad, but we're into a problem. Beautiful disaster. I just love that name. Hey, Gen X Dad, hope you're having a good day, and thank you for sharing your words of wisdom with all of us. Much love and positive vibes from the whole fam. This Oklahoma girl, and oh, the two little things she put at the end of there doesn't that just say it all? It's a gorgeous picture named Beautiful Disaster. She puts big red lipsticks, like I just got a big red kiss, which I really am thankful for, and then she puts the black heart. Doesn't that just tell you right there? God damn, it's every girl I've ever known. Never mind. But all you guys in here got to see that. And what I'm telling you, tell me that there's not some similarities there. I mean, there's dudes right now just pushing their computer back away from them just a little bit, going, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and steer clear of that." For God's sakes. Beautiful disaster. You got the name, and then she just puts down the paragraph smack and leaves me standing there with my mouth open. What the fuck do I do now? I don't know. Let's move to Orange. Spirit of 77, $25. Good evening, General. Glad to catch your live stream. I don't always catch the later ones. Getting up at 2:45 doesn't always agree with late nights. I know. Damn right. This is for the Whiskey Fun. Love you from Lodi. I like Lodi. Rock on, brother. And that's $25. You know what? We're going to put that over on the special Whiskey Fund. That's for the bottle of Sinatra that I'm going to go get. And you know what? Everybody sent me emails and got mad because last night we were rolling in that live stream. We were laughing and carrying on. That was a great fucking live stream. And Gen X mom came by and pulled the plug. Well, she's leaving town for a few days, which means we could stay up all night. We can have a sleepover, and she can't stop us. So we can have sleeping bags and pillows. We can order pizza and popcorn and big bottles of Jack Daniel's Sinatra. Yes, that can happen. So as soon as she leaves, well, you know what the phrase is: when the cat's away, the mice will play. You know. All right. So here we go. What's next? Doom doom bar Bartaloo doo 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 badoo bananas. There's mountains. Did I miss something there? Aaron, 250 people in the live today, only 147 likes. Go hit that like button. Come on. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be doing that. Please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notifications or whatever else I'm supposed to be saying that I always forget to say. Sorry. I never remembered it. I'm supposed to tell you guys about other shit too. God, tell you guys remind me. I fucked that up. Two Bear, it's going to be negative nipple day here in the Inland Empire tonight, General. You know, I kind of remembered saying that last night, something about the temperature being negative nipple. And then, but I wasn't sure what I said. And then today, was it YouTuber or somebody sent an email to Gen X Mom and goes, I hear we're making negative nipple t-shirts. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what I said last night about it. It sounds funny today, but it must, wherever we were talking about, wherever it was that cold that you call it negative nipple, then that was fucking cold. That had to be really cold wherever we were talking about. Two Bear, what I get myself into. Kevin Bushinian, we all don't have an original thought. It's your delivery that sets you apart. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kevin Bush Sr., he got some wisdom, even if his son does work at a defunct nuclear facility in Russia or Ukraine. Kiev, 30 miles. Where the fuck's Chernobyl? I forgot. It's near Kiev. All right. Melissa St. Clair says you're fucking awesome. Now, I don't even know Melissa. I can tell you right now, she's right. Tell you right now, she's smart. Yeah, Melissa St. Clair, she's something special. Yeah, got right to the point. You're fucking awesome. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. I've been saying it for years. Now confirmation has come in. Black and White Cookie. Why do we park on a driveway and drive on parkways? And why is the word abbreviation so long? Yeah, who does that remind me of? What was that comedian that Gallagher, he used to smash the watermelons. He used to say that. Why do you drive in a parkway and drive in a parkway? What's a Christian militia? Stuff like that. I remember that. Black and White Cookie. Well done there. And I'm backing up because I'm missing some of this stuff in here that you guys, how did I miss all these things? My little bar was right near the bottom. I thought, yeah, squirrel looking down the road. What am I talking about? What the fuck's going on? I cannot figure out. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, you guys are talking Beautiful Disaster by 311. Yeah, that's a song by a band. I've learned. Joey said, General, thank you. All right, well, I'm just gonna try to catch up because with what you guys are saying, I don't know where I lost myself at. Apologies on that. Don't say that. Don't talk like that. I'm in front of my friends right now. You're ruining my vibe.
You're showing your age.
I'm not showing my age. I'm a fit.
How old are you?
I'm 50. I'm 54, right?
Are you sure?
No, I'm asking you, am I 54?
Yes.
I'm 54. The idiot kid of mine says, yeah, you're 54 going on 60. That's bullshit. Jeremy Wilson, yo, General, eating dinner, finding my ranks. Where's my ranks here? The ranks in the back. We've got 3 rows, man. Just filter in anywhere there. Beautiful Disaster, all things, and I am a hot mess, and I'm learning to be okay with that. I'm not going to. I want so much to say something, but get back to me when I've had a lot to drink. We'll continue that conversation. Stephen Curtis, anyone know if they had a P.O. box to send gifts to the family? Just, the P.O. box. Oh, shit. Did you guys hear that? I just ripped it. Fuck. I know you guys heard that too. That's the P.O. box. I had it taped to that's the P.O. box. Sorry, 4605. It's ruined. It's on the kids' website. It's go to genxtalks.com. Scroll to the bottom. The email boxes are there, and the it's a PO box, but it's a PMB, personal mailbox, because sometimes people send me tobacco or alcohol or something. They give me some Jack Daniels that accepts it, so you can send it. So it's down there. I'm sorry I couldn't, Steven, I fucked that up. I'm sorry, my man. Sounds like it sounds like a plane, General. I must have missed that one. Michigan Japrack, good evening, General. Thank you very much. Barry Dano wants to party. Barry, you haven't said much tonight. Zoe, hey there, Allie. I'll bring the. You guys, Allie, focus on your job. Don't start planning parties. There are three people in here talking about party and wine and chronic, and they're talking to you. So could you just stick to the fucking job? So it was so hard to get good help these days. It's my fault. It's my fault. You know, when you hire the handicaps, you get the tax break, and then you get people like Allie. It's my fault. Where are we at? All right. So thanks, Allie. Thanks, Allie. Ever tried Cato? Um, Now I'm not sure if you're joking with me because I'm a big fat guy. And you're like, hey man, did you ever try Cato? Or if you're genuinely giving me, so I'm gonna assume, yes, I have. And I've got to. There's a. Hey, you guys are making me just go too fast on this. Okay, there is something coming up on Patreon that it's a very, very, very personal thing that will never be shared on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or all that other shit. But it will be there, and it has to do with something that Chuck Thomas is talking about a little bit. So, for those of you who have spent the dollar, and within the next day or two, you will get the paragraph, you will get the video that goes with it. You get the whole 9 yards, and nobody else is going to. So, and once you Patreon guys do, and there's not a ton of you in there. There's like 70 people in there. It's not like there's 1,000 people on Patreon. There's not. There's like 70 people, but um, as soon as you guys get the message, don't bring it up in here. And I'll reiterate that in the video. Don't talk about it in here because it's going to be just there. It's going to be just for you guys, and so it's kind of important. But it's a thing anyway. So now you know. All right, where am I? Nightbot, buy a round on me. Love from Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. Oh, did I talk about Australians last night? Talking how every sentence is like they're asking a question. I did. I know I did. See, it's coming back to me now. Pieces are coming back to me. Huh. No Go says negative nipple was great. I don't even know what context I was using that in. I don't know what I said. Sam says you and your family's always brightens my day when I watch your channel. Keep being you. Well, Sam, literally being me is the only thing I'm good at anymore. I'm barely hanging on with that one, but that's my strong suit, being me. Matthew says negative nipple sounds awfully cold. Yeah, I'm telling you. Jamie Doom, the boys are back in town. Look at all that. Jesus, H tap dancing cried. Jamie's got some 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's a good message. Crazy Canuck, when are we starting this character study? When are we starting this character study movie group? If I sent you Blu-rays to check out, yeah, of course I would. If you send anything to me, I will, with care, watch them and talk about it. Send them. I would love to do a film study group on character studies where we all talk about a movie that is a real character study. And I know every movie is technically a character study. There's always a story arc and complex characters. I'm talking about movies that are filmed in one room or three rooms, that really dive into a good script with great actors and lead you through the emotional spectrum. And there's no special effects. There's no car chases. There's none of that shit in there. I love those kind of movies too. So do you. But man, a real character study is hard to find. And when you do find it, they are fun to fucking just dive into. I'll watch them 3 and 4 times. Good stuff. That's it. But Crazy Connect. Email me, genxdad@genxtalks.com. Let's figure out a way to set something that we can do that. That would be badass. I would be so into that. Fucking just have a group of guys, or guys, girls, people, and let's get some shit out of there. Christine Falk. Here's 10 for the inflation on those gas prices out there. Oh, good. Christine Falk gave me $10. I can now go half a mile more in my journey tomorrow. Michael Bardwell says colder than a well digger's ass. Yeah, and that line most recently was from what's that movie? Cuba Gooding Jr., Robert De Niro. The Navy diver one. Shit. Colder than a well digger's ass. I'm blowing the name. I can't think of it. But that's the movie it was from. Connect. I don't know where you got it from, but that's what I said. All right. Just had to say, drop $5. Love your straight talk, and it's my antidepressant in this world. People who swear are statistically more honest. Fun fact. Mick, Australia. All right. And I was hoping you were going to say people who swear are smarter, but that's probably not statistically accurate, is it? We're probably dumber. But I appreciate that. You just had to say, and now you just said it, and now we all heard it. We can move on. Derek Penrod, I am wondering if you'd name 5 players that would be worth to have their baseball card, like valuable. Well, isn't Rogers Hornsby the oldest, most valuable baseball card, like $2 million or something? Um, Players are just the Jordan's rookie card is one. God, there's hundreds of them that come to mind like that. And I don't know what you're talking about, something that you'd like or something that's cool, or if you're talking about something that's worth money. That's a good question though, Derek. We can come back to that. Ace Diamond 666. Howdy, Jen. Where the fuck have you been, man? It's late. It's almost time to log off. You get here at the Ace Diamond's the kid who always shows up late to class, like with 4 minutes left before the bell rings, and expects to be counted as present for the whole hour of class, expects you to take his work late, and expects you to have the assignment ready just to hand him so he can walk out the other door. Yeah, that's Ace Diamond. Men of Honor. Yeah, there it is. God, Lord, whoa. Lorne Altmer. Lorne. Is that a Lord of the Rings like Rivendell name? Just call you Lornmer. Men of Honor. God, thanks for doing that. That was irritated the shit out of me. Don't tread on me. Hope all is well, brother. Appreciate the content. I'm a millennial who belongs in Gen X. Hey, don't tread on me. Then if you feel that way, pack up all your gear. I know there's a line in the sand where millennials are on one side and Gen X. Come on over, man. Gather up all your gear and walk across that line. You are welcome on our side of the fence. Steve Blue, Jesus Cuba, been done for a while. Well, I couldn't remember the name, man. And there's a bunch of people throwing it out there. Aaron, Michael, Cabo, thank you. Bob Ostrander, you are the man. You know what is right. Hey, well, I will promise you this, that I will call it like I see it. I'm not always right on stuff. I've had to make course corrections, and that's part of life, man. But I will always give you the straight skinny on it. And if I fuck it up, then we'll talk about it. And if I got to make a course correction, I will. That's part of life, man. Spirit of 77, $20. Well, hell's bells. If the last whiskey fund donation went to the special fund, let's make it a little more special. Back in Wisconsin, we used to say that weather was colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra. Wow. That's damn cold. I mean, that is goddamn cold. Colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra. Good God. You people from Wisconsin, it's not just all cheese out there, is it? You guys are smoking something. Spirit of 77. That's fucking worth every penny, man. Every fucking penny. Okay. That was funny. Jeff, I'm a Gen Xer born in 84. Walk across that line, Jeff. Walk across that goddamn line. Tony Montgomery, I've had a real question for a Gen X mechanic. And then he stopped. He didn't even write the question. He just quit talking. And Tony doesn't know the slow mode is on. Now he's got to wait 90 seconds before he can say it. Baby Bop says, good evening from Arizona. My man. I'm thinking it's a guy. Maybe it's a girl. I might have fucked that up. Ward says, hey, I shot you $5, but I don't see it on here. What the hell? Oh, well, I hope you get it. I'm telling you, man. It's at Ward. Let me scroll up. There was some stuff that's been acting weird today. Just had to say, let's look for Ward. Barry Dano. I didn't see him. When Mama's away, it's party day. Here's 5 for the Stogie Fund. Thank you. Now, see, I didn't see his. I didn't see Barry's on there. He didn't say nothing about it. Nightbot. Buy a round on me. Love from Melbourne. Look at all these ones that are in here. They never showed up on my screen, you guys. They did not pop up. You guys know I try to answer everything. Ward, there it is. Ward right there. Hello, Gen X Dad, coming at you from Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. It's the drink fund, my bro. Thank you. And you guys heard my Victoria Island story, didn't you? And how I had to sneak back into the United States after jumping on a ferry to get it. We talked about that, right? We did. Michigan Jackrabbit, $5. I was born in '88. I was one of those kids that still got their ass beat in Walmart. And probably because you deserved it too. But that changes how you're raised. Now, see, I don't think I missed any other ones. Gas prices from Christina, got that. I don't mean to miss anybody's comments, especially when you guys drop a couple bucks down there. I want to make sure I try to catch those when they're up on the screen. Some of those never popped up though. They did not pop up on the screen. I promise you. Christine Fox says, my dad was out in San Francisco to see the redwoods and showed me the gas prices. I couldn't help it. It's no joke. It's not a joke. Terry M says BOTGN. If none of you know what BOTGN is, then you're never going to know what BOTGN is. That is a secret inside what we called a cult. Ali called us a cult. We are a cult. BOTGN. It's much funnier when we're drinking, but it's still funny now. Bananas. Appreciate the daily lives and the wisdom general. Might be going through some withdrawals after these heavy doses of wisdom every day. It's all right. There's a box you can check when you're filling out your medical form when you get into the emergency room, and your insurance will cover all of the mental anguish that's caused by me. No. It's that common. It's right at the bottom. It's a little box you check. They ask you point blank, are you pregnant and have you taken any medications? Have you been watching Gen X talks? It's right there in the literature when you're in the intake. So just check the box. Your insurance will pay for everything. We're all good. It's a big circle, family life here. I dig it. It's capitalism. Keep going. Okay, Barry, my dad was always quiet until the last few years before he passed. I appreciate your content. As you have similar mindset to him, it's very refreshing and it brings back some great memories. Best wishes. Hey, Rosenberry, if anything that we do here resembles any of a good memory for you, then it is our privilege to experience that with you. It really is. I know what that means to lose someone like that. And yeah, I'm with you 100%. So thank you for writing the kind words. And I hope that there is something that you get out of this that's in any way makes you crack a smile. I do. And it's a good memory. Thank you for that. Did I catch you? We did better. And Ivan's back. Apologies, gentlemen. You're absolutely right. Heading from Warsaw, Poland to Amsterdam, there for a bit, then off to Johannesburg, South Africa, getting transferred in a Toyota that's trying to be something that's not. Oh, no, I get that's first of all, your trip itinerary is pretty badass. That's some stuff you got going on there. You got a long way to go. But I think the weakest part of your trip, the weakest link is going to be the Toyota that's trying to be something it's not. Is it doing that little train thing? I think I can. He could be in a 1984 Toyota Corolla right now. We don't know. He didn't say what kind of Toyota. We can all have, when he said Toyota, we all had a thought. And I thought of like a mid 80s Toyota Corolla. I don't know why I thought that, but if that's what he's in, then he needs to that needs to be the worst part of his trip, and all the planes need to work. Okay. So what did I miss? Where am I going here? Down up the street. Queen Sloan says best generation ever. Well, we are. We would agree with you on that. Thanks for the accolades, but I really just glad you got it. Rock on. Ward, I did. You were right. I went back, scrolled back up, and I found it. I didn't see it before, but as soon as you mentioned it, man, I'll go. That was good. No. I will go look. Why not? We got time to go do that. Option on the Russia-Ukraine tension. I heard it's they're pulling back and it's going away. Now I don't know if that's a slinky move and it's going to snap back in a minute and be 10 times worse, or if they're really pulling back. Everything I saw today says they're going the other direction. Isn't it funny now that the two things I noticed on the news all day today was the Russians are pulling back, and all of a sudden our president's talking tough, like, yeah, you motherfuckers, it's a good job, D. Walk away. Go ahead, keep walking away. I see you. It's a good thing you didn't show up. That's all I heard today was they're leaving, and then I heard this dude out there just getting all pissy, just like he's in a parking lot going, that's right. You better keep walking, motherfucker. Putin's going to turn around and bitch slap somebody. You watch. Oh, my God. All right. William McNeely, never heard of your channel before. Just got a notification. You seem like a cool motherfucker from Mobile, Alabama. Y'all take it easy. Just subscribe. William, Thanks, my man. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the program. We are literally an island of misfit toys. So if that appeals to you in any sense, make sure the next time you show up early, grab your drink, and you'll fit right in, my friend. I promise you. Oh, no, no. Water Passion says, I was thinking a Yaris. Rather you imagine Ivan piloting with all these suitcases and a Yaris are strapped to the roof and stuff with some old twine. Oh. Sam Isaac's curious. Are you aware of the truck convoy from Southern California to DC? No, I did not know. If I'm not mistaken, I heard they are trying to put a halt to it. Well, yeah, no shit. Whoever they is, you know who they is. Gen X mom told me there was a march or something going on. When is it? When is it, Jules? For the thing down in LA, you said there was something coming up. There was a organized something against the mandate. Okay, well, she's going to look it up. There's something in LA, like within the next Unmask the Children march or parade or
February 27th.
something. February 27th in LA. So Hollywood Boulevard. I should go down there to see what's going on. Maybe I'll do that. Just drive down in the. I'm going to be down that way anyway. I got some stuff I got to do down in LA and Ontario and Pomona. I should go down there and just hang out. I mean, I'm 6'1" and 599 pounds. I'm pretty inconspicuous. I think I'd fit right in. I'll wear something red. Yeah. Okay. Why don't they make hey, Stephen Lambert, why don't you make a podcast? Well, Stephen Lambert, funny you should say that. The Gen Z kid does have a podcast, and we've done 22 episodes. And this last one has a ton of Gen X mom. And that's always a big draw. Whenever we look at the views and the listens or whatever it is on those, the ones that she's in always get the replays. The one that he's in with all of us, who gets it, but the ones that I'm in by myself, wow, nobody listens. However, it just came out. It's only been out for a day. I don't have a link to that. Maybe Allie, if she's actually earning her pay right now, which is substantial, she could put up a link to the podcast. They can go through those. So let's see if that actually materializes. Otherwise, she's just going to have to tell you to Google Gen X Talks and the word podcast, and it comes up on every platform you can be on except for Amazon, because Gen Z Kid told us Amazon wants you to be exclusive. So if you're not going to be exclusive to Amazon, you can't play. I don't know if that's true or not. He gets half the shit he says wrong, but that's what he said. All right. Jamie Smith. Hey, gentlemen, how's it going? I just signed on. Didn't know you were coming on. Be safe. Good salute. Listen, everybody, we had this discussion. Everyone says we're missing your live streams. We don't know when you're coming on. So we did a calendar on the kids' website, genxtalks.com, calendar of events. It is not squares like a square calendar. It just reads like concert date information. And we're trying to go out about 2 weeks. And we'll just write down what time we're going on for the lives. When we know when the podcasts are coming out, we said we'd do it. We were sticking to it. We did a big show, which everybody likes the big shows with paper toss and dead air and all that good stuff. We did that. So when I looked today, one of the things we put down was that we'd be on at 4:30 today. So if any of you had gone to the kids' website, if you had seen the calendar for today, you would have known, Jamie, that I would have been on here, Jamie, at 4:30, Jamie, but you didn't go there, so you missed it. Now you know where to go, Jamie. Kids' website, genxtalks.com. Scroll down to the calendar. Then you'll know. Thanks for the $5. You paid $5 when he yell at you. Don't you forget it. Pay your child support. Okay, look. Before you guys sucker me into more stuff. Oh, that's tempting. That is so tempting. Elizabeth Rojas, if you had a time machine, where would you go back to? Oh, I thought about that so much. L-Band says hi. Crazy Casper, new to the channel, love the content, was born in Downey and grew up in Pico Rivera. Neighbors, man, just down the road from us. Okay, I got to stop. Listen, I got to stop because dinner's coming. Before you guys rope me into more conversation, I'm trying to get out of here. There was one that just came. Just had to say, $10, warm here in Australia. We say we're sweating like a hooker in church in relation to opposite negative nipple. Yeah, that's the other side of that one, isn't it? You guys, I swear to Christ, that's good. Okay, look, I'm going to read everything that's on here. I'm going to go do that, and I did not whore myself out as much as I was supposed to. Go to Patreon if you want to see the inside skinny stuff. Cameo is where you hire us to chew out your friend, your boss, break up with your girlfriend or boyfriend, sing happy birthday, which I won't do, and Cameo is just where you tell us what to do, and we do it with some real enthusiasm, and we will rip on somebody if you want, or we'll encourage them, whatever you need to do. What else is there? Oh, hit the like button. Kids website, we talked about that. Oh, I didn't mention merchandise. I'm supposed to mention merchandise. There's some cool stuff out there on the kids website. Go to the kids website, buy a shot glass. There you go. See, if I don't say all these things, then I get no badonkadonk. So I have to whore myself out a little bit with you folks and point you in some directions. I'm supposed to be more convincing. I have a hard time with that, as you know. So that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go. I will go back and read. Everybody's saying goodbye right now. I will go read all your stuff. I promise. But I got to sign off. It's been I put in a little over an hour. I got some stuff I got to get to tonight. And I got to get the kid, and he's got a FFA thing he's at right now. So anyway, so thank you guys for showing up. And if you guys want to check out more of the live streams and the big shows that we do together, then check out the event calendar on the kids' website. But until then, everything I told you tonight was absolutely true, give or take a lie or two. And we'll catch you guys all on the flip side.